Well, I think I'm up and running. I wasn't going to start this here, but I just had a little tragedy. My cover to my microphone blew off, so I don't know if the mic's running. But anyway, first vlog of 2019. I think it's the 15th today. Yeah, Valentine's Day is today. So put that down, keep it a bit quiet, especially if... Anyway, I pulled out from home, and all of a sudden, as I turned right, I saw this little black thing blobbing about. I thought, what the hell's that? And then I realised, and as I pulled up, it blew out. I opened my visor, and away it went. So, and while all that's happening, I'm thinking, bloody hell, these gloves I've bought are hot. And then I realise I've got this. My blue indicator off, and the horn. I can't. I've had this nearly a year now. Another couple of weeks till I've had it. Well, 3 weeks till I've had this a year. And one of the things I don't like about the NC750 or any of the new Hondas, let's put it that way, it's not just this bike, it's where they've put the horn now. As you see a bit before, after a year of using it, it's a lot of salt on the road. It's, after a year of using it, I'm still sounding the horn to cancel my indicators. I'm still not putting my indicators on because I go for the wrong place. Oh, why Honda have done this, I'll never know. I don't think anybody likes it. When I need the horn, I cancel my indicators. When I cancel my indicators, I bib the horn. Never mind. I'm not griping. I don't want to go the first ride of the year. This, not had a bike out for over 2 months now, and it's not just been the weather, because I do like to think I ride all year round, but it's a bit these roads are a bit icy here, and it's bloody hell. I know you've got to be wary in the shadows, so I can keep out the best way I can. Whoa. It's 1:45. Look, not a cloud in the sky. It's fantastic, isn't it? So, anyway, what have I been doing for the past 2 months? Well, I don't want to say what I've been doing, because it's not been very good. Poorly, other people poorly, going to hospital, and even today I found one of my friends that popped his clogs. So he's now the late, great Jimmy Green. Big union man, big Labour man. Didn't always agree with him. In fact, had lots of ruin. But I think he did a lot of good. He fought for his working man, and he stopped first group standing all over us. But great little fella in big man's shoes. He'll be missed. His wife died last year, and he's just he didn't last long. Funny how that happens, isn't it? So I'm trying my Christmas presents out for a start, which I've got to thank Missenden Flyer for. Thank you. If you ever get to watch my videos, watch yours all the time. What, you never know. Yeah, they put a video on 5 best Christmas presents, and I got them all except for the blower. I didn't want the dryer for the bike. I've never ever had one in 51 years of riding bikes, so I'm not starting now. I like to keep my bike nice and clean, but this extremes and extremes, you know, some of the stuff people put on. I just use car wash and polish. I don't use the 2 bucket method. I always use the 1 bucket method. It's always done me alright. Just so long as you make sure there's no grit on your cloth when you're washing it. I don't use a power jet, I just use a normal hose pipe to hose it down first. Get a bit of soaking, bit of soap and water, and that's it. Then I go over it afterwards with GT85, that's the best stuff I've found up to now. And about £5 for a can in Asda, so can't do wrong with that. Yeah, so all missing and flares things he put on. And what else got? I got the I got a book, Guy Martin's book. Can't think of what it's called now, but got that halfway through it. Not a great book reader. It's too much reading motorcycle news and ride magazine. I'm a short story sort of man. Then I got heated grips off my son and my daughter. I got me I've got puppies to put on here, and I've not put them on yet because I've just put these on. These heated grips, and you know, I set off from our house in one. Not only to have me the end of the microphone blow away, and had to go and find it. As I was turning off the street, I thought, why, my bloody hands are hot. I have never ever had heated grips, but as I have arthritis or whatever it is in my thumbs, and I thought at one point that my riding career was over with it, the pain was so bad, I just thought, how stupid am I, that's the best thing ever. And it is. Do you know, I'm not the foggiest where I'm riding to. I'm just going on my normal route to Rivington Barn, but I'm not going there. I just wanted to get on the bike, give it a run, quick run round. Got too much to do. Well, I haven't really, but I just want to make sure this is going. I've put my camera at a different angle, so you can tell me if it's a load of rubbish or not. Oh, I'll see that for myself when I get home. I'm just struggling getting the drift app to work on my phone. Just can't. I get so far and that's it. I need Paul all about bikes. Where are you, mate? Fancy being on the other side of the country. He's the lad that knows about computers and things, but I've got a couple of mates here. I'll just call around and see where I'm going wrong. I'm just pressing the wrong button somewhere. So, yeah, so I got that. I got everything. In the year before I got slippers, and I was fuming. They never buy me anything for me bikes. I don't like that. So this year I just put a list out what I wanted, and it worked. And my grips feel alright. I never thought I'd test in them because it's a while since I put them on. Yeah. Don't like that little gap there though, but that's it. I couldn't get them on any further. But there was one there before, as far as I remember. I'll have a look at a standard one next time I look at one of these. So here we go. Diddly do. Yeah, bloody indicator's not come on again. See, your thumb's pointing down now. Instead of straight across, it's pointing down. And when you come to press it, you're pushing the switch in the wrong direction. So you think you switched your indicators on and you haven't. Turning into a right gripe, innit? And I'm looking at things on my bike here. I know you can't see them. It's sensor free on the bike. I haven't changed the time. I was just going to have a go at changing it, and then I thought, well, we'll be changing them back next month, so it's a waste of time. It'll be right next month, so you can stay there now. Usually 2 months off out the bike, not being on the bike, you don't have to get a bit rusty. But it's back. Here we go, diddly-do. Oh. So I'm going to have to put a bit of music on these videos because I can't go on yapping on like most people do. So anyway, I hope you're all having a nice new year. We've done well with the weather, haven't we, really? I mean, I've been times when I've been able to come out on the bike because the weather was okay and all like that. I mean, the only thing that stopped really, I can't see no point in coming for a ride in the bike if it's pouring down with rain. There's no pleasure in that at all. I don't mind getting caught in the rain. That's not so bad, but coming out in the rain, you know it's going to be drizzling, miserable all day. What the bloody hell's he doing? So I treat myself to some new gloves. And see how these are going to be. I suppose I'll have to come out in the rain because it's got one of them things. Window wiper on my thumb. That'll be fun, won't it? Mr. and Fly was saying he didn't like them, he likes to put stuff on. But, I like spraying my visor, but I've not bought any recently. It's, you know, the repellent, I can't think of the name I used to use. But most of the time, until I started vlogging, I always wore an open face helmet anyway, so you don't have that problem with an open face. I mean, I know full face are safer and all this, but you don't hear the traffic the same. You know, it's like you're putting yourself back into a car when you've got one of these on. You know, it's not even. You lift the front of the visor up, it's just like you've opened the window in the car. I like my open face. In fact, I did many a year with no helmets at all because I couldn't afford one when I started riding in 1967. I never had a helmet. Oh, I can't remember. And the first proper helmet I got was when I started going out with a wife, and a grandma came down the stairs with her cousin's old stadium helmet, full face helmet. He has a phone, that's alright. So that really was the first proper helmet. I had the pudding base, and I wish I still had that, but I won't wear it because it was just there for when it rained to keep my head dry. But most of the times I never had it. But no, I must have had one, because that's wrong, because when I started going out with my wife, I just had a free TA pinched. I was not in the best of moods because the insurance was paying me now for it, robbing you. Said it was only worth one thing when it was worth something else, and giving me something like 70 quid for it. You know, I mean, I'd only paid £175 for it, but I had it on HP. I think it's £4 something a week. After getting £175 on HP, you won't believe that now, would you? Hey? Oh. Oh. F-type jag in front there. Very nice. My mate Des'd like one of them, he's into them types of things. Oh, get back onto the cleaning of bikes. I saw something on YouTube the other day, and this fellow was going on about on these. He's on the NC750X. How the train you get is a load of rubbish, and the sprockets are crap and all like that. And I thought, well, I can't see that, you know, Hondas are Hondas and reliability. But so I got in the garage day before yesterday after seeing it, and pulled my bike out into the sunshine, took a look at my spray sprocket. I thought, oh Christ, it looked rusty as hell, and the chain didn't look much better, but she hadn't rolled a wheel then for 2 months. So I'm thinking, but I had cleaned it, and I've been there, and I've also cleaned it in that 2 months. I also put heated grips on. I think I'm gonna do it. A bit more coming on. I'm 50% now. It's quite warm as it is. The right one's warmer than the left one. I've heard people say that before, but that's unreal. I can't really. I've put that wiring down there. I've not done that very well. It was dark in the garage, so I should have done it outside. A bit of countryside now for you. Look at that, there's the moon up there. Hey, but you can't see that on that camera. There's the Mr. Flyer up there in his jet. I just enjoyed that thing they did where the 4 of them went on Toro Adventures. That was a good vlog, wasn't it, eh? I thought the Mr. Flyer was going to